Over the last couple of years, I started implementing very simple daily habits that have completely changed the way I look and feel. These are definitely habits that I was not doing in my 20s. I'm 32 years old now, so closer to my later 20s and early 30s, I've began to do things daily that have contributed to overall increase in energy, but also overall muscle tone. I am the leanest and strongest I have ever been, and I am so happy and proud to say that, because as I creep a little bit closer to my mid-30s, I am feeling my absolute best. In this video, I am going to share with you 5 daily, very simple habits that you can start implementing to burn fat, lose weight, increase energy, basically everything that helps you look good, feel good in the mind, body, and the soul. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Kelsey Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe below. I am a certified trainer, and I have been helping women for almost a full decade. I know, I'm getting so freaking old. Transform their lives through daily wellness practices, movement, and nutrition. So let's jump into it. The very first habit is getting adequate sleep. And I know that this sounds basic and you've heard it a million times before, but honestly, you are not going to achieve the results that you want if you are not getting proper rest. Every single night, we want to aim to 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Waking up feeling well rested is going to look different for everyone. So as you all know, all of our bodies are different. Everyone can function better on a certain number of sleep that works for them. But literally, you cannot lose weight if you are not sleeping. Let me repeat that one more time. You cannot lose any weight at all if you are not getting proper rest. You're constantly fatigued, you have a lack of energy, and you are just not showing up every single day to your full potential. Proper rest is crucial for metabolism regulation and also for just increased energy levels. As we talked about in our last video about the 5 mistakes you're making to not lose those last 5 pounds, sleep also really helps regulate your BMR, which is the number of calories that your body is burning at rest. Basically, when you get that quality sleep and you're in that deep sleep every single night, you are allowing your body, when you wake back up, to function properly, and all of the mechanisms that are happening within the body, they can be optimized when we have the necessary energy from a cellular level for all of those bodily functions to work. Moving on to habit number 2, drinking more water. Guys, I am obsessed with water. Anyone who knows me, if you know that literally if I don't have water within a 15-minute span, I am parched. This is obviously to my benefit. Water is not only good for hair, skin, nails, making us glow every single day, but it's also good for the metabolism. Water can be a natural appetite suppressant, and we need it again for our body to function optimally. The other great thing about water is that it's calorie-free. So when you are replacing water with Coke, with pop, anything that is high sugar, that alone is already reducing not only your sugar intake and helping regulate your blood sugar levels, but it is also decreasing the amount of calories that you are consuming in a day. For females, we want to aim for 3 to 4 liters of water a day. I know that 4 liters can sound a little bit daunting, so if you're a little bit on the lower end right now, let's start with 3. Place that as your threshold. That is your goal every single day. What I do actually recommend is having a glass of water before every single meal. A lot of the times, our bodies think that we are hungry, but we're actually just dehydrated. So when you have that cup of water before you eat, that's when that natural appetite suppressant comes into play. It can actually lower our hunger levels and help make us feel more full, especially post-meal. It is also great to hydrate first thing in the morning because we obviously wake up super dehydrated. Another great thing about water is that it can enhance fat oxidation. So basically the water is helping facilitate the breakdown of fat and also allowing the body to use that fat storage as energy, which is the ultimate goal. Like, that is what we want. Please, body, use all of the fat for energy, because when we're trying to burn fat, lose weight, get those results that we're looking for, ultimately that is what we want happening within the body. Lastly, water also helps with detoxification. Again, keeps everything moving within, helps with digestion, and we want to flush everything bad right on out of the body, if you know what I mean. And that is not possible without water. So let's focus on that water intake. Let's get it up and let's start feeling good. Our third daily wellness practice that helps contribute to fat burn, weight loss, calorie burn, and overall increased energy is daily movement. Now, I am categorizing steps and exercise in one here. Instead of making it two different categories, I'm like, you know what, let's save it for something else. Let's put it together, because I don't care whether you are going for a walk daily or going to the gym daily, whatever it is, you just need to be moving your body daily. That is seriously my goal for all of you. Increase your movement every single day and do it in a way that you love. So whether that's going for a bike ride, going for a run, walk, workout, signing on to Shape and doing a Shape workout, whatever that looks like for you, just keep doing it and try to increase it as much as you can. Obviously, working out is great for burning calories, but it is also just so great for increasing your energy levels throughout the day. Have you ever gotten that post-workout high? You finish a workout, you crushed it, you felt a little like lazy and tired going into it, but by the end, you feel on top of the world? That is because there are, again, mechanisms happening within the body that relate back to your hormones that just make you feel good when you're doing any type of movement. I'm going to relate this back to our caloric deficit again, which is something that I've talked ad nauseum in other videos about. But our goal every single day is to consume less calories than we are burning throughout the day from the actual workout itself, but also from our metabolism burning calories at rest. So when we're more active, when we're moving our bodies, when we're getting up off the couch, when we're limiting our screen time, doing all of these things, it's going to contribute to that caloric expenditure throughout the day. Regular exercise can also help regulate our hunger hormones, which also lead to less cravings and less unhealthy consumption of food and snacks throughout the day. In North America, we are highly sedentary, like the most in the entire world. So that is why I place so much emphasis, even with my Shape members in the Shape community. Yes, I want you to do the daily workouts, but whatever you're doing, please just move your body, guys. Just move your freaking body. If you're sitting down watching this right now, start doing steps around the house or go outside for a walk to finish off the video, because we gotta practice what we preach. By the way, I'm literally dying of sweat right now because I am directly in the sun. Wait, also, I'm not including this in the talk, but daily sunlight is also so important. I don't know if there's actual contributions to fat loss, weight loss for it, but I definitely know it helps with increased energy. So take in all of that natural sunlight daily that you can. Okay, back to the script. Wellness tip number 4. This point is so underrated. I talk about it all the time on Instagram, on my captions, in my stories, because I want to send this message to all of you because it is so important. You need to focus on your daily mindfulness practices for stress relief. When your body is in fight or flight, when there are elevated levels of cortisol happening within your body, you're just not going to lose weight. Digestion isn't going to be optimized. Your body is going to store more fat because of the cortisol. You're not going to have the energy or the motivation to work out, and you're just not going to feel good. You know when you wake up in the morning and you're like something's wrong, but you just can't figure out what it is, like nothing really happened, but you just don't feel good? That is your body's way of telling you that you are stressed out. And that is why incorporating mindfulness practices in your day are so important. That is also going to look different for everyone. So if you're not a meditator, or if you think you're not a meditator, or you don't like journaling, journaling and meditation are not the only two forms of mindfulness. It literally can be anything. Hanging out with a friend, calling a family member, going for a walk, yoga, breath work, getting in a cuddle session with a significant other, even just having that intimate one-on-one time with someone. All of these things can help de-stress the body, make you feel calm, and those can help lower the stress hormones that are currently elevated in your body. And I get it, life is stressful, life happens, and that is across the board for everyone. But what we have control over is our reaction, how we manage and how we deal with the external factors that are happening in our daily lives. A calm nervous system activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest, which is the state that I want all of us to be in. I think for a really long time, I really didn't realize it, but I was just internally stressed out. I'm talking maybe 5 or 6 years ago when, again, I didn't really understand the relevance of mindfulness. I didn't really know so much about the nervous system, and my body was just more inflamed. I was working out longer, harder. I was completely neglecting any type of movement outside of working out, and I didn't know its importance. I wasn't focusing on getting daily sunlight or fresh air. All of these things that I now look to that make me feel just calm and grounded throughout my day. So whatever it is for you, find your peace, find those practices throughout your day that help you be more mindful, more rested, and feel more at peace. I thought we had a little visitor, but he doesn't have any masks on today for all of us. Last but certainly not least, our 5th daily wellness practice that will help you feel good, lose weight, and keep that energy throughout the day is making sure you are starting your day with a balanced breakfast, or literally just breakfast in general, because I know a lot of you, and yes, I'm looking at you, are skipping out on breakfast daily. Hopefully that ends starting now. So first off, a balanced breakfast can help with regulating your hormones and also with balancing out your blood sugar level. And not only does this assist with making healthier choices throughout the rest of the day, but it also helps with sustained energy. When you are not eating a nutrient-rich, high protein balanced breakfast, you are definitely more likely to grab for unhealthier snacks, unhealthier quick alternatives later morning, afternoon, which is not going to contribute to what we're looking for here, which is weight loss and fat loss and feeling good. Having a nutritious breakfast, of course, provides a stable energy source for the rest of the day, but if you're already going so far as to spend the time to make yourself a breakfast, or maybe you're meal prepping the night before if you don't have so much time in the morning, which is also another great option for you, please just make sure that it is high protein. I know a lot of people, including myself, I am guilty, again, before I started introducing all of these healthy habits and practices into my daily life, I would have 2 eggs, avocado toast. And I know that's really simple, really easy, but 2 eggs is not enough protein for our bodies. We need more. We should be hitting around that 30 grams of protein mark for breakfast. I know that sounds like a lot, but some additional ideas, maybe adding just a 3rd egg with also a side of protein, whether that's turkey bacon, chicken sausage. If you're vegan, you can do a tempeh. And what do the vegan people eat? They eat tofu. Tempeh or tofu, whatever it may be. Even I have these gluten-free superfood bagels. I think they have 6 grams of protein per bagel, which contributes. I also love to add, as you guys have been seeing from my vlogs and from my what I eat in a day, I love to add a scoop of collagen into my coffee in the morning as well, which is another 10 grams of protein. So there are little things that we can do. Maybe you're just having an easy, super quick smoothie. Adding in 1 to 2 scoops of protein is awesome. Smoothie without protein will definitely not keep you as full. So make sure you're also implementing these little tips and tricks and having a substantial amount of protein for your breakfast if you're already going to have it, and start making that change so that it leads to balanced blood sugar, less cravings, more sustained energy, better digestion, and as well stabilized hormones for the day ahead. I think that pretty much summed up these practices that, again, I've only really started to incorporate in the past couple of years now that I'm in my early 30s. They have all made a tremendous, tremendous difference in how my body looks and ultimately how I feel. And whether you're in your 20s or 30s, again, these are just simple, simple things that you can start putting your energy towards daily in order to achieve those results you've been looking to achieve. And again, the overall goal is just to feel good, guys. We just want to feel good. I know that sounds simple. It's not so easy to achieve, but if you follow these tips, I promise you will get there. Let's just quickly recap here. So we have sleep, water, movement, mindfulness, and breakfast. Again, simple, easy. You can start doing them starting tomorrow. And honestly, I'm just so glad that you are here to listen, to hear me out, hear my advice, and hopefully you can start making the changes that you've been wanting to make to be the healthiest and strongest versions of yourself. Again, my name is Kelsey Rose. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know more of what you want to see. Make sure to also check out some of my other helpful wellness tip-based videos, as well as my vlogs. And I will see you all next time. Have an amazing day.